friends, my name is Christine. Welcome to video 2 of my November Feel Good YoBarre Fusion. This is our mat work section, so you can do this video alone or with the first part, which included standing, bar, and yoga flow. Today for our workout, we're going to use a looped resistance band right here. And we're also going to use a Pilates ball or a bender ball. So we're gonna start by coming on down to our mats. All right, and you can also do this entire workout without these props, but if you do have them, it just helps to up the fun factor, I think, honestly, and just get deeper into those muscles. We're also gonna use some weights as well. All right, so for our first section, we're gonna go ahead and slide this band around the mid-thigh. All right, here we go. So we are right about mid-thigh here, not too close to the knees, not too far up, but right in the center there. And you'll find that there's different resistances of this band. I'm using a pretty light one right now. I'd say light to medium is probably good for this sequence. All right, so we're gonna find a tabletop here. So the knees are right under the hips, the wrists are right under the shoulders. So I'm not back here, I'm not up here. I'm fully supporting myself on the knees and the wrists. All right, so we're gonna start by lifting the left leg all the way up and then halfway up. All right, so we're gonna rise to the toes all the way halfway. So it's lift, halfway, lift, all the way, halfway. Nice, you got it. All right, so nice little combo for that back glute and back hamstring. All right, so hips are remaining square to the mat. We've got 4 here. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1, and then we're gonna take the same thing out to the side now. So it's all the way and halfway. All the way, halfway. And I sometimes find too that if you lower to the top of that back foot, it kind of just changes up the angle on the knee a little bit. It can help to support your knee better. We've got 4 on this side, 3 here, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna lower down to that right forearm. Same leg stays lifted out at the side. Little lifts here, lift. So try to not fall into your right hip here that's supporting you, but keep those hips lifted. Keep that flex in the back foot. Knee and ankle are on one even plane, so I'm not here or here, straight up. Hold here. Slide that knee forward and back. Forward and back. In, back. So again, one even plane. That foot is not sticking up in the back. For 3, 2, all right, hold it in the back this time. Externally rotate that hip, pulse up. Should feel this deeply in that back glute. 8 to finish. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ouch. All right, we are going to the other side. So I'm gonna switch around here and move on to that right leg. All right, starting with that full range, half range lift. We're gonna come up and halfway up. Up, halfway. So again, you can do this entire sequence here with no band, but if you have a looped resistance band, it makes it easily twice as hard. So do where you're at. Be comfortable with that. Breathe through it. We've got 4 here. The second side always hurts worse because we've already worked that supporting leg and it's burning. All right, take it out to the side now, all the way and halfway. All the way, halfway. And if your glutes are not on fire after this, you call me and I will add in some reps for you, but they will be. All the way, halfway, 2 more. Last 1. All right, lower down to that left forearm, Right leg stays lifted. Pulse it up at the side. Lift. Flexed foot at the top. Bottom foot can be up or down depending on your knee. 4 here. 3, 2, slide that knee forward and back. Woo, this is burning. And back. In, out, in, and out. So again, working on keeping that knee and ankle on one even plane, even though it's hard. We've got 2 more. Woo, I need a break. And in, hold it up at the back. Lift to finish, lift, lift. Almost there. Woo, just because I'm teaching the class doesn't mean it doesn't burn for me too. For 4, 3, 2, and 1, press it back. Child's pose. Letting those hips sink back to the heels, reaching tall through the fingertips. Reaching long, I should say. All right, we're gonna rise up and flip onto our backs, grabbing the ball and the weights. All right, so I'm using 3-pound dumbbells for this. I think, that's always a good weight for bar, but you can up it to 4 pounds or lower to 2, that's fine as well. All right, we're gonna find a nice kind of lean back on that ball. And if you don't have a ball, you can just be here, or you can place a pillow and a rolled towel behind your back. I think that works a little bit well. That works okay as well, I should say. But if you have the ball, go ahead and lean back on that ball. We're going to bringing those weights into the chest, lean up and back. So it's lift, lower, lift, lower. So this should be focusing all the work right on those center abs. All right, I'm going to show you. You can also do this entire thing with no ball. Makes it a little bit harder for sure, and brings more of the weight into those hip flexors, but that's okay. We've got 2. Now hold it back at the back. Hold here. Elbow tap side to side. So it's tap, lift, tap, lift. And I find that when I'm not using the ball, I just keep my curl a little bit higher than I would if I had that back support behind me. We've got 4 more here. 4, lift, 3, 2, and 1. All right, holding here, lean back. Knees go out for 8, 7, 6, 5. Last 4. Another option for this sequence I'm going to show you now, if you want, is to do that whole thing on your back. All right, so we're going to show it on the back this time, keeping those weights right where they're at. Just curl up and down, lift, lower, lift. And if you want to support your neck instead, go ahead and do that. 3, 2, and 1. Little twist here, twist, twist. So keeping those weights in the center of the body here, I find just brings the work even more into those center abs. 4 here. 3, bringing the weights outside each side. All right, head back, weights down, knees go out for 8, 7, 6. Pressing on that band for 4 here. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna rise up, grab that ball once more. All right, and we're gonna straighten out the legs this time and move into some crunches here. All right, so it's up and back, up and back. So again, you can do this whole thing on your back. This time you would just straighten those legs straight up the wall and curl up, hands supporting the head, or keep those weights in the center of the body. I don't want to give you guys too many options, but I just like to make sure that everyone can do the workout, even if you do or don't have the props. All right, we're going to start to add little knees in here. If you're on your back, this just means you're bending and straightening one leg at a time. For 2, and 1. Bring in that twist here, elbow to opposite knee. You're almost done. Getting deeply into that core work today. Core torch here, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we are gonna drop those weights to the side, slip out of the band, and it's your option, okay, if you wanna use the ball here or not. I'm gonna show you where we're gonna go with this. All right, we're gonna lay on the back, right knee is bent. Ball goes inside that right knee, left elbow pins the ball right where it's at. If you don't have the ball, that's fine. Same difference, same workout. All right, we're pressing on that ball, in, out, in. So just curling, if you have the ball, it changes it up to a tiny press, getting very deeply into those obliques. If you don't have the ball, you're here for 6 counts. Last 4, 3, 2, hold that elbow to knee, extended leg lifts and lowers, lift, lower. So I'm not actually touching the knee, but I am hovering very close to it. 3, 2, and 1. All right, lower down, combo here. Crunch to the knee, lift the leg, lower, release, crunch, lift, lower, release. If you have the ball, lift, lower, just release a tiny bit. It's up to you. It's crunch, lift, lower, release. 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. All right, we are setting up on the other side. So hug both knees to the chest to start. Extend that right leg long this time. Ball pins the knee inside that left knee. Ball is pinned inside the left knee. Right elbow holds it right here. Just press here. Press or curl. If you have no ball, 4 here. 3, 2. Hold that press right here. Extended leg. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. I know your core is on fire, but we got this. It's not bar without a little burn, right? All right, combo here. Curl, lift, lower, release. Curl, lift, lower, release. If you need an extra break, lower that foot all the way to the mat. If you want to up the ante, hover that foot at the bottom. We've got 4 to finish. Last 3. Last 2. Come on, come on. Last 1. All right, hug those knees to the chest. Woo, take a nice breather here. We're gonna bring those legs straight up the wall and just reach to the toes. Reach. See how straight you can get those legs. Just 4 to finish. 3, stay strong for 2, and 1. All right, this time we're bringing that ball overhead. Fingers and toes reach to opposite corners of the mat, stretching and lengthening out through the core. Take a nice inhale here and exhale. All right, so we don't need any props for the next one. We're gonna lift those hips high into a bridge pose. So go ahead and plant the soles of the feet into the mat. Walk them in so you can just graze your fingertips here. Lift those hips, extending up through the hip flexors. All right, so pressing down just lightly into those arms. Take a nice deep inhale here through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. We're gonna drop those hips and lift the hips so it's down and up, down and up. So this fires up the glutes once more, but it's also a great stretch for the hip flexors and the center of the body. Also helps to bring more blood flow to the brain, helping us feel more relaxed and happy. so that's always a good thing, right? We've got 4 here. 3, 2. All right, next time we're gonna take it down halfway, so it's up, halfway down, lift. So now we're focusing on that lift at the top. Opening up the hip flexors, 4 here. 3, 2, holding it up high, and we're gonna lift those heels up and down, lift and lower, lift. 4 more. 3, 2, hold those heels high. And I find that I like to walk my toes in a little bit closer now to the body. Find that full range lift and lower of the hips once more. Down, up, down, up. So tapping lightly at the bottom of the mat, lengthening the hip flexors up at the top. All right, down all the way, down halfway. So it's all the way down and halfway down. All the way, halfway. 2 more, just like that. Last time. Hold it up at the top, knees go in towards each other. So if you have the ball, you can always place the ball between the inner thighs here. And that just helps to get deeper into those inner thighs. You'll definitely feel this one in the glutes as well. 8 to finish. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, lower down to the mat. Hug the knees into the chest. We're gonna flex the feet, stretching out the Achilles tendons and the calves. And then point the toes, stretching out the tops of the feet. Take 1 more, flex and point. All right, then we're gonna lengthen just the left leg out towards the mat. So we're gonna tee out that right arm. Left arm pulls the right knee across the body, gazing over to the right, supine twist. Lengthening out through that whole right hip. And coming into a nice spinal twist to help reset the back and help kickstart all those internal organs that help us with detoxification of the body, digestion, and help bring us back into alignment. All right, we're gonna hug both knees in towards the chest. Extend the right leg long this time. Left arm goes out to a T. Bring that left knee over across the body. Supine twist. Gazing over to the left. Find that same openness in this hip now. Breathe into the stretch. And smile. It's a great day. All right, great day to be alive, right? Bring those knees into the chest once more. This time we're going to reach right through the knees to the outsides of the feet, lengthening down through the tailbone, stamping the soles of the feet up towards the sky. You can take a little rolls here, just massaging that low back, happy baby pose. All right, bring the soles of the feet together. We're going to roll up to Badakanasana, bound angle stretch. So bringing the soles of the feet together here, reaching through to the toes. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, float forward, or actually pull yourself forward towards your toes. And I find that the further away you place your feet from your body, the more it brings this stretch into the back. The closer you bring your heels in, the more you'll feel this in the inner thighs. So you can choose where you want to feel more of a stretch here today. All right, we're gonna shift it over to downward facing dog. So go ahead and find a nice relaxing downward facing dog here. Go ahead and lengthen the heels back towards the mat. They may or may not touch, that's okay. Pressing back and up through the hips, chest lengthens down, and you're pressing away from the mat with fingers spread wide here. Take a couple deep inhales and exhales. And then we're gonna lift that right leg tall. Bring the right knee behind the right wrist, left ankle behind the left wrist, coming down into Pigeon Pose. So lengthen up through the center of the body here, and then exhale, bring it down to the mat. Find your deepest relaxing pigeon here. So you'll find that some people really can kind of get that knee to ankle angle very perpendicular, and some people have it closer to the body. So just make sure that you're, pretty comfortable in this pose, that nothing's hurting. It's okay to feel a little bit of discomfort if you're just getting deeper into this stretch, but you don't ever want to feel pain in a yoga pose. And just breathing here, relaxing into that stretch. All right, we're gonna start to rise up. Bring it back to downward facing dog. Pressing back through those heels, and then bringing that left knee forward, left ankle behind the right wrist. Inhale, press into the palms, lift the chest. Exhale, lower down. And breathe into these stretches here. Letting thoughts float by, and just enjoying your body in this moment, just noticing your body, accepting it for what it is, right here, right now. All right, start to rise up. We're just going to shift over onto that hip, lengthening out through this leg. Bring the top arm up and over to the toes. And then place that palm down behind the hip. Front arm sweeps down and up, bringing you up and open to gate pose. Opening up the chest, lifting the heart. Inhale and exhale, bring it back down. We're gonna switch sides. Bending this knee, extending through the opposite leg. Elbow falls inside the knee. Top arm reaches up and over towards the toes. Chest is lifted. Inhale here. Exhale, hand comes to place right down behind that hip. Front arm sweeps down and up to gate pose, open heart. Beautiful. Inhale here. Exhale, lower down. Find an easy pose. We're going to take some breaths to finish here today. Inhale, fully bringing those arms up top. Exhale, bring them straight through heart center. 2 more times. Nice full inhale, filling up the lungs with that life-giving oxygen. Exhale, letting anything go that you want to let go of today. Last time. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. And we are all finished, friends. I hope you liked our little core and glute torching mat workout today with a yoga finish. And I hope to see you next time. Have a great day.